Is it just me, or does it seem like everybody is duping everybody when it comes to handbags? It's getting harder and harder to determine the original from the dupes these days. Not just the dupes you see on Amazon, I'm talking about well-known designers are creating lookalikes, i.e. dupes. Luxury high-end brands to the more attainable contemporary brands and even a few of the affordable brands. We're going to dive deep to uncover the real difference between the bags, and I'll let you determine if the price tag is justified. Welcome to the Handbag Heaven. This is a part 1 of a mini-series where I will be comparing designer brands to other designer brands with similar handbag designs. In this video, I am looking at designer dupes for the puffy, pillow-type style flat bag like the Chanel 19. I currently own 2 bags that I will be comparing to the 19, the Steve Madden B-Terra bag and the Coach Madison bag. When it comes to the Chanel 19, the design is the perfect combination of classy and edgy in my opinion. The quilting is a modern but classy large pattern, but the mixed metal chain introduces an edgy look. With a very convenient top handle, then you have the signature CC with the chain design surrounding the turn lock to balance out the look. Mixed metal chain is long enough to wear the bag crossbody, and it has this leather piece on the chain to make it comfortable when wearing on the shoulder. For more details on the Chanel 19, check out my Keeping Up with the Collection episode 13 Sweet 19 video, where I go into depth about this bag. It was hard to find a bag that could pull off this design and not look out of balance, like not too classy or not too edgy. I think the Coach Madison is a good attempt without completely copying the original. When it comes to the Coach Madison, it really could be a dupe for the Chanel 19 and the Chanel Classic Flat. The quilting on the Madison is not the traditional diamond shape, it's more of a chevron mixed with a diagonal pattern. The hardware for this bag is gunmetal, which I love against that aqua color. The Coach closure presents the signature C in leather surrounding the turn lock, while the 19 includes the signature CC with a leather chain detail surrounding the turn lock. When it comes to the strap, the Madison is very similar to the Chanel Classic Flat bag. I think this is where the Madison takes on a more classic look than edgy. One of my favorite features is the interior flap pocket. I feel like this was also inspired by the Chanel Classic Flap. While the flap on the Madison is only in the front pocket, the Chanel double flap, of course, covers both the main compartment and the front pocket. While the Madison is similar, it still has its own identity. Not just because of the branding, but also in the design differences. The Madison has a more rounded corner with finishes like piping and leather trims. The 19 maintains more of a square shape with no piping. The Madison is made of Napa leather while the 19 is made of lambskin. But the biggest difference is the cost. When it comes to the 2 bags, the Madison is only a fraction of the cost. So if you are basing your decision on cost, then the Madison is the way to go. When it comes to that Chanel 19, if you are interested, then you may want to purchase sooner than later because the price has gone up quite a bit, especially from when I purchased. When I purchased, it was around $4,600. So like I said, the price has increased quite a bit. Next, let's look at the Steve Madden B-Terra bag. I'm just going to warn you up front. This bag is all about duping the design and the style when it comes to the color, but there is not a comparison in quality. When it comes to the quilted pattern, the B-Terra does have the large quilting, but of course this is faux leather we're talking about. Also, I must note that the stitching is off. The diamond shape is not consistent. When it comes to the closure, it's a turn lock surrounded by an actual lock. I think this takes the bag in a different direction from the 19. Like I said earlier, the 19 is a perfect blend of classy and edgy. In my opinion, the B Terra is not a classy bag, it's just edgy. I think that is because of the closure. Don't get me wrong, I like the closure, but if you want that classy look, this ain't it. Let's look at the chain strap. This is where I think the resources were applied. It's certainly why I am even using Steve Madden and Chanel in the same sentence. The pros is that they did include the mixed metal chain like the 19. It also has a top handle. The configuration of the chain is not the same, but it's in the same ballpark. The quality is not the same, but I must say that the hardware on the B Terra is not terrible. The fact that the crossbody strap is removable is a nice feature, and in fact, I kind of wish that the chain on the 19 was removable. But when it comes to the faux leather on the chain strap, I wish that was removable because it is horrible. The stitching and the material brings down the overall look of the chain. The quality difference is so huge that this bag really don't compare to the 19. And the price difference is so huge that there is really no comparison there. When it comes to these bags, I really don't need all three. I'm definitely going to be keeping my Chanel 19. I also use my Madison quite a bit, but that Steve Madden bag has to go. I've never ever used it, so it still has the tag on it. I will be getting rid of that one from my collection. So there you have it. Designer dupes of the Chanel 19. Next time you're shopping for a new bag, consider opting for a dupe and save yourself some serious cash. Your wallet will thank you. But if you like what you like and you want what you want, then go straight for the OG. The good thing is that there are many options available at various price points. So that concludes all of the bags we are looking at in this video, but there are still several designer lookalikes to cover, so make sure you subscribe and click that bell to be notified when new videos are released. Let's talk in the comments. Are you a fan of the 19, or do you have a similar bag that you prefer? There are so many out there, I couldn't include all of them in this video, so let's flood the comments. Listen, if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you like videos on handbags and beauty, subscribe, and I would love for you to join the Handbag Heaven. Follow the Handbag Heaven on Instagram, where I post weekly my handbag collection and fashion looks. As always, thanks for watching.